My name is Danny Ross, and I'm going to be your host today for the AI Lunch and Learn. Today, I'm going to spend a little bit of time on some new things. Yesterday, we talked a little bit about some of the new apps, so please go check out the video from yesterday once I get it posted. It's not up yet, but it will be up soon. One of the things that we're going to talk about today is the Motion Maker app. And so if you haven't played with that, I'll take you on a little tour of that one. And we're going to continue building out the website for Annette's business. She's volunteered to be a use case for us to kind of test and learn together. And so we're going to touch base on that particular app in just another second. Reminder, yesterday we had the 7 p.m. class, went very well. And so the video for that will also be posted today so that if you missed it, you can go back and watch it. It will replace the replay video here at the top, so you can always go watch it. Plus, you'll get a link in an email for that as well. So let's go forward and take a quick look at this app, Motion AdMaker. So it's an interesting app, to be perfectly honest with you. I haven't spent a lot of time playing with it. For example, this one here, if you hover over it, it'll play it for you, so you can kind of see what the ad is about. And so it's showing clothing. I'm thinking of a video for Annette that she can put on her website that kind of shows like a special or things for sale, that kind of thing. Let's see what this one is. Yeah, so this is one that you could perhaps put a few different shirts in, talk about the new arrivals. That's not a bad thing. I kind of like that. We would obviously replace the images with things that kind of match what we are doing here. So you can decide on the aspect, which is all the ones that are landscape or 16 by 9, all the ones that are square, and then all the ones that are 9 by 16. I think we'll do a square one, and then that way it'll look good whether the video is on a website desktop view or on a mobile phone. Let's see what they have here. So this one here is Black Friday, and this one is business banner ad, just talking about the business a little bit. And this one is kind of a generic event promo. It's kind of interesting, different options that you have. This one is, again, just clothing, but it's snowing. So that's always fun. So the square ones really didn't have that many. Let's take a look at the 9 by 16s, or 16 by 9s again. And that's a podcast, Christmas. I'm just looking around at some of these different options. I might go back to that 50% off type thing. That's more of a clothing ad. And you got your billboard, luxury, epic book reveal, and you've got those there. So the cinematic lightning, that's kind of like, yeah, exciting, but not quite relevant. All right, let's try the 9 by 16 just to see what they have. Trending, modern, stylish, energy, strong. That one's not horrible. And then we have, let's see, the fashions, there's different fashion ones. Kind of like the coloring in the fashion one. It's kind of showing off some interesting things here. Super sale. Let's see what this one is. This one, we got the similar ad, and then it has different pictures moving in slow motion. And then, of course, you can change the text. So the purpose of this is to have motion in the ad itself, and then you also have the ability to change the text that's on here. So this is not a bad one either. We might go with that one. Let's see what else they have here, just to be clear. There's a shoe one, also Black Friday. But you can change the text to say anything you want it to say, by the way. And let's go down a little bit. Fashion, new arrival. So it's a little calmer than the other one, slower text. but again, fashion orientated. So all of those are pretty good. This is an Instagram reel kind of style. Yeah, that's not bad either. I like that one actually. And again, we can replace each image with the text that you want it to be. And they have different colors and things. That one's actually pretty interesting as well. A little bit more modern. I think that might be good. Maybe we'll go with that. This one is more orientated to food. And then this one here is more for Valentine's Day or something. Okay, I think I like it. Let's go with this one. So let's click on it. And so the text that shows here is that first text. And then there's two. And so you can go in for each one of these and change the text. I think that is super cool. So let's go here. And so we can decide what we want to do for the ads. So let's go back to the other tool here. Let me go into our sales and marketing. And we have some sales and marketing hooks that we were doing already. So let's go in and grab some of those. So we had Unite in Style, Effortless Family Reunion, T-shirts await, Seamless Reunion, Coordinated Fashion, Effortless Style, make your family stylish and stress-free. All right, so what we can do is take some of the words from here and just kind of grab them and use them as part of our messaging, right? So, and since we have the text, let's test out whether the text can be one word or two words and just play around with it a little bit. So let's start with family, because that's an important word for Graceful Threads. Let's do reunion. And so you can see the colors that it's going to use for each text as you type. It actually puts it in the thing here. So great. T-shirts. And then we'll do, let's find another word. So we got family reunion, T-shirts, memories. That's a good word. And we'll grab that, drop it in here. And then the last one is, let's see. And we got.
We do graduation banners.
Okay. Let's try that. Okay, so let's see. Those are our 5 words, and they're different colors. And now we can drop in 5 images. And so we've already created some images that we have used for the website and things like that. So let me go to my folder here. Let's see what images that we want to perhaps drop in. We have Graceful Threads here, some images. And so we can grab some of these. Now, the only thing is these images are, I think, square. So some of our pictures may not be square, but that's okay. We'll play around with them. Hold on, just gotta go find it. And that's one family. And then we have, let's see, where did we put our other family person? Okay, give me 1 second. So let's go back to content creation. Let's go to hyper realistic, and we have the graceful threads. And let's go down a little bit. So this one was one we liked in particular. So we can download this one again. And I'll download it. And that's downloaded. All right, so let me go to the folder where it is and give it a name. Downloads. So we just downloaded that one. And so we'll call that family. And again, you can, of course, put any image that you want in here at any time. So let me move it over to Graceful Threads. There we go. And their images. And so now we have that one. All right, so we have one for family. Let's drop it right there. The next one is reunion. All right, so we have a couple of images that might work for reunion. Let's see. I know we had a few. Well, that was one that we kind of liked a little while back. And that one is good for family reunion because this is going to be, I think, pretty small. You probably won't be able to read the t-shirts. Hold on just a second. Let's get another instance going here. So I'm going to duplicate again. And this time I'm going to go into, let's see, funnels, ultra fast, see if they're, wait a minute, before I do that, let's go to scroll stopping, see if any of them are in here. Let's see, I don't think so. No, we didn't do any in there. Okay, I didn't think so. So let's go to the website and let's go grab some of these images that are in here that we are using on the website because we did select a few of them. This is what I meant before by organizing all of your things in the same place so that you don't have to go looking around for them. It's just faster and easier. So we're going to go back and grab some of those images from the download folder. Give me a second here, get them back. This is too crazy. Let's see. There we go. Found the folder. Now I'm just looking through to find the images that I need. It's going to take a second. They're archived out to my backup drive. There we go. I found them. I'm going to bring these back over. And we're going to move these back into my download folder. That way they're available for us. Okay, coming back over. So that was quick. Let's see if I have any more I need to grab. That one doesn't have to come over. All right. I think we've got most of them. So you can kind of see what I'm doing. There we go. These are some of them. That was the free download, the book we decided on. Let's see. There's the children playing, I should say. All right, there's the logo. I found them, yay. And there's some of the other ones. Looks like I don't have all of them. All right, we'll go make some more. I will put all these images back so they reappear. That's all it is. It's just they're missing. I have to go hunt them down, as they say. So we'll put them back. But here's a few of them here. So we can download. This one is a family reunion. At least we're making progress now. Affordable, high quality, custom apparel. That one is kind of interesting. And then we had a few more families. Photos. We had the wedding groom. I remember that one. That one's a very cool one. All right, so we can grab a family reunion shot. I kind of like that one, even though the shirt's maybe a little crazy, but again, this is an example. So let's drag and drop that one in. Yeah, let's see. Okay, so let's refresh. Okay, let me sort this by date. Just 1 second. There we go. That should speed it up. And that's the one that we are just talking about. We got like the family reunion with the food. I like that. And then again, we're just putting it together something. So t-shirts now. Now we got to find one that kind of shows off t-shirts. So let me quickly look through the ones that are in the folder that we're working from. So that's the Digital Express folder. And let's see what we got. More t-shirts, 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 t-shirts. Actually, the little boy is pretty cute. Yeah, that one. Yeah, let's go with this one. Yeah, we'll use that one. Actually, we'll grab the one that we fixed. Let's see if I have that in here too. Yep, this is the one. This is the one we fixed the text on. So we'll grab that one for t-shirts because it also has a lot of t-shirts in the back. That looks pretty good. And then let's see, what's the next word? The next word is memories and graduation. All right, we're gonna have to find both of those. So I think we have do, do, do. I think memories. We can definitely do the, let's go grab the one that we fixed of the ghost. Give me 1 second here. Go to Canva and grab that one that we had downloaded before, which is the wedding, which is memories, right? We'll drop that in there, I think, and then we just got to find a graduation one, which I think we already had. So Uncharted. So we got an ad running here. Come on. All right, let's find the one we're looking for. This one right here. I'll bring it down and then everybody can see it. And we'll save it in the right place this time. So let's download it. And it's on its way. So that's Canva. We had just went in here and the text was a little crazy. So we went into Canva and used Magic Grab to fix the text for us. So I'm gonna grab that one and bring it down. Make sure it goes to the right place. Okay. And now we should have that one. Give us a location choice. There we go. We'll drop it in there. Save it. Perfect. All right, so we've got our download and we'll drag that one over. Groom, it's ready to go. Perfect. And then we just need our graduation. Let's see here. I think we had one. No, I don't see one there. Let's see if we had one in here. Oh, there we go. We got a graduation right here. Perfect. Let's do the graduation thing here. And I already thought I remembered us doing a graduation one. Hold on, let me give it a name. Perfect. And I'm going to drop it into the folder. Perfect. And bring it over. And drop it right here. There we go. So we've got a few now. We've got 5 images. That's good enough. So then you can also add music. You can upload your own music. Obviously, don't use copywritten music, right? So you can pick genres. You can pick different. And you can pick a genre, hip hop, pop, ambient, you know, whatever. Let's see what they have under hip hop. Actually, let me see something. Pop, EDM. I'll tell you, these selections are better than the one they have. I like this inspirational hip hop. See, the beginning is good. It won't really last long because it's only going to be a few minutes. All right, we'll pick that one for now. We can always change it later. All right, and so inspirational hip hop, that's good. I like that. For those of you who don't know, one of the key things for the graceful threads is we want to make sure it's inspirational and spiritual. So we'll start with that for now. Alrighty, so it's spinning. I assume that it's uploading the track. So give it a second here and see if we need to wait or if we can keep going. And it looks like it's continuing. Selected template. So we have our content, we have our images, we have our music. Yeah, let's submit it. So what it's going to do is go off now and create the ad for us. Okay, so the job is queued successfully, and it says they'll let us know when it's ready. So we'll give it a few minutes to work on it. But all in all, that was not bad at all. It's pretty easy. And so we've got to put our images back in here. Let's upload our images. And let's see, logo. Drop our logo back in here. It's having trouble with our logos. I had assumed that it's because wherever they were, they got knocked out. So there's our logo for that. Then we had our YouTube video for there. Okay, so we're fine on that one. And then we had the children playing here. Let's put that one back in there. Give me 1 second, just looking for it. There we are. Okay, that's the one for that one. I'm gonna drop that back in here. So let's go grab that. All right, so we're gonna throw that one right here. There we go. And there's our children playing. And then we had the 3 images. And so it's really more of trying to remember which one went where. Personal prayer, last minute for events, community complete satisfaction. Okay, so I think this one was the wedding one, if our memory serves. We'll drop that one and we'll drop that there. Oh, And then committed to your complete personal resolution. Oh, okay, that was the satisfaction one. Yeah, I'm remembering. That's this one here. No, it was the one with a little girl in the middle, if I remember correctly. Hold on, let me see if I can find that image. All right, I don't see it there. So let's go back here. And we had, this is the one with the little girl. I remember that one. All right, great. Let's grab that one. Let me rename this one. Family with girl. Great. And we'll drop that into the folder. And we'll bring that one over for this one here. Sometimes you just have to do this from memory. All right, let's try bringing the little girl over. And then we also need the little boy. Oh, it's taking a minute to upload. There we go. And then this one was the little boy. Let's find him. There we go. Our friend Manny. All right, so we've got that rebuilt. That was good. And then we had the special time offer, and we're missing something from here. Oh, we were playing around with adding another component. All right, so I think we've got that. Let's save it. So we have it all back. Okay, perfect. And let's go and see if our ad is done. If I remember correctly, let's see what we got here. processing still. Oh, this is taking a minute. This is our Instagram reel one. Well, so that's why they said they'll let us know when it's done. So you can see here, it's got one message or a job that it's working on. So the other thing that's important about this is it gets sent off to a processor that's working this, the large language model that's working on this. So this is, you're getting in a queue with all the other people that are ahead of you. So in the whole platform. So we have about 3,000 white labels on the platform. So depending on the time of day, how busy it is, it can take a minute. So that's why the developers have that so that it'll come back. And then when it's completed, it's going to drop it into your file storage. So this is your file storage here. And when it's done, it'll drop it into here as well. And you'll get a notification. So this should be good. We got images, we got Motion Maker. If we look in that folder, let's see. Yes, not. Oh, there we go. Interesting. I think it's going to be good when it's done. Obviously, it's still working on it. We'll find out because it didn't send us a notification yet, so I might have rushed it. We'll come back to it. All right. So one of the things I wanted to show you today was how to create a pop-up. So for example, if you go to a website, any website, including mine, you can set it to pop up and present a form. So for example, here I'm giving away for the expo that was 2 weeks ago. I gave away an iPad. I left it here in case anybody else wants to enter. I could do another giveaway. But the idea is to have it pop up with a form. So if we look at how to get that pop-up to appear, you can also have an embedded form, which will be embedded into the system here. So there's different ways that you can do it. So let's go back to the website and we're going to work on our pop-up. So right now we did a little something with it before where it would show automatically. So we created this one to pop up when you're at the site, and you can determine the settings for the pop-up right here. You can edit settings, and you can say show on exit. You can say it'll trigger it when you try to leave the page. So if I hit save and I click on preview and I go down on the page looking at things and then I go back up, the pop-up will immediately go, schedule a call with us before you leave. Don't wait, don't go, right? So that's one way to do it. And so that's the pop-up methodology that I was showing you. The other way is to actually have a button that you click on that calls it. So let's say, for example, in this website, we were just starting to work on getting your special offer. So let's add a button here that triggers that pop-up. So, oh, no, I don't need a row. I need a component. There we go. And so let's put a button in here. And this is the button that'll trigger it. And you can pick a color, for example, from the recent one here. You can say what the button actually says. Click here to enter. Right? And then I can put subtext explaining a little more detail. Enter. Schedule a call to receive your offer or special offer, whatever you want to say. And then on the action, this is where you set the action. You tell it you want to pop up. Now we're going to trigger it in two ways. We can trigger it with the button. If I go back to the page and I go down here, I click on the button, pop-up appears. The other way, and we'll have to turn off one, is my recommendation, is if you go to the top of the page, it also pops up there. So that's pop-ups, but this is triggering it manually. The other way to do the data entry, and this is also a good way to do it, where you don't have pop-ups, because sometimes people have pop-up blockers. And so you don't want to fall victim to that in your website building. So we can go back to settings and we can turn off the show on exit. So it doesn't do that automatically. And instead of having a button that does this, we can add a form. So let's go under here. Let's play around with this a little bit. And let's start building out an input form. So we'll drag it right here and we're going to replace the pop-up. And it's the same exact process of building it here or whether you build it as in a pop-up. So we can go in here and play with the settings a little bit. So right now it is margin at the top, 10%, input type. We haven't set that yet. We can also go here, and so we can decide on the font, the positioning, whether it has a border, all of that fun thing. I think one of the things that we do want to do is perhaps make it a little bit not as wide as this, right? So let's do this. Let's scrap this item and trash that. Let's go ahead and actually, in this case, we're going to remove the button because we're not going to use the button to trigger it again on this one. And we're going to actually add a form to get to it. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to do a single column row. And on the width, we're going to make it like 60%. So it'll be a lot smaller, about the same width as our special offer here. And we're going to add the form now to that particular one. So let's do that. Let's put the form in here. All right, so now we have the email address is the first thing that pops up, but that doesn't really make sense. So we'll change that. And so we'll add a little margin at the top. We'll make it first your first name, make it required, and that's going to be our first name. And then we'll just add another row, or duplicate it, I should say. It's actually better to clone it because it'll have the same features and functions, and then change this one to last name. And so now we have a last name in here. So we'll clone that one. And right here, well, now we'll have a phone number, perhaps, or email address first. And then we'll clone that one. And we'll grab a phone number. And that should be in plenty to enter, right? And we'll put a phone number there. So now we have this whole row. And so we may want to go into the row itself. And we may want to either put a background color. You can drop in a border, right? So we can drop in a full border around it. You could decide how wide the border is. So you can kind of see. You can decide on a color. So you can have like a little pop of color type of thing. And so you make that your border around your form. You can drop a shadow around it as well. And so you can make it rounded so it's not square. These are all kinds of things that you can do to get that look and feel that you're looking for. So if I hit save, that's all in there. And now I could say, okay, we don't need the button anymore because we're going to kind of use this section. And so let's say we want to do something with this section now. We can put a video behind it. We can put a background color. We can drop in like a image. Just as an example, I'll use this so you can kind of see what it would look like. But that kind of gives you an idea of how the image would look in the background of this. Let's grab a different background. Let's upload another file. Oh, this one might be good. Yeah, let's try this one. See what happens as a background. And oh, I see what it is. So it's dropping it in. That's kind of interesting, but it's too dark for what we want to do. So you can play with miscellaneous and change things around. So that's the background image. That's interesting. Let's go back here. And we've got we can do a full, that looks a little fuzzy when you stretch it out that way. Let's see. And it's not as hard to read. That's a little better. So you can play around with it till you find the one that it's actually very small. That's the reason why it's not working. So let's cancel that. Let's find a different one. Hold on. Let's grab a background and pick one like this one here. Let's see. Oh, that's interesting. Wow, too many colors. Way too many colors. That's a good thought, Danny, but way too many colors. Let's see what else we got. Something a little softer. Let's try this one. Okay, so it's very subtle, but it still adds a little definition to it. All right, so that's essentially how you can do that. I'll pause here. Anybody have any questions? I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Bye-bye.